Good everyone, welcome to this video, and today we are doing a first flight in the RE2002 Early. Now, I've just realised I've made a mistake already. I do apologise. I've literally just woke up, got myself a nice little wake up with a bit of morning drinks and all that, and I've just completely forgotten. But the RE2002 was a fighter bomber developed off the, well, I've gotten mixed sources. It's saying the RE2001, and some are saying the RE2000, just the regular. To be honest, it looks more like an RE2000, just by the shape of it. It looks a lot more fatter than the RE2001, but not here to discuss that. So this was a fighter bomber development meant to carry up to 650 kilograms of bombs from what I've been able to find. However, it could carry 3 250s if you wanted to do that. However, in War Thunder, they've naturally managed to screw it up by just having the 250, 250 GP times 2, and then the 250 and two 100s. So they've basically copy-pasted the bomb load from the RE2001 CB and put it on this. I don't particularly have a problem with that, but let's be real, none of the bomb loads in War Thunder have ever been accurate. That's just a booster that I got this morning. And well, I'm looking forward to flying this thing. It was the first vehicle I grinded. I am working, obviously, by the time the ME264, well, by the time this video comes out, I will probably have the ME264. I was using the D5 Stuka to grind it the other night, and I had some proper events. So I'll save those. I'll get them into a video at some point for each of the events that occurred in the D5. Obviously, I have got the cheater alert, and you will see that before this. Obviously, the RE2002. But test flying it, it doesn't seem to be too bad. Obviously, the engine is a RE1000 RC41 Alfa Romeo, which means the electrics are going to fail at some point. If you don't understand that joke, you've never driven an Alfa, you've never been in an Alfa Romeo. We are armed with two 12.7 Braiders with an impressive ammo load, actually. One of them has slightly bigger rounds than the other by about 60, which I'll accept. Then you have 630 rounds apiece in the 7.7s. We're probably not going to use the 7.7s that much because they're stock. We'll fire them, but I don't think we're going to get any damage with them. Obviously, my first upgradable target is Radiator because I didn't really test the thermodynamics, but it didn't seem to be too bad. Then obviously we're going to go offensive 7 mils, offensive 12 mils, compressor, engine injection, wings repair, and clean up. I will get the 250 bomb load if I can, if I have any spare RP, but don't expect me to get that straight away. I have got a 10% research booster on and a personal discount for the XP55, which I'm not going to pick up because I hate the thing. But yeah, obviously default rounds on the Italian Braiders aren't very reliable, so we're going to have to put quite a few more shots into target, but at battle rated 1 or 2.3, we should be able to do reasonably well. However, Gaijin, you have bugged me severely. Now, my OCD isn't that bad, but I'm sorry, you've just put RE2000, RE2000, RE2002, RE2001, etc. And you can see here, they've literally just copy-pasted the bomb load from the CB. I did a review on these things a while back, and I'm still getting views to this day on them, so... Not bad. I mean, they are good planes, but you do have to take into consideration their engines are weak in terms of thermodynamics. The RE2000s were as well, but I'm hoping this one should be a bit different. So, let's get into it. But yes, I've literally just woke up about half an hour ago. I jumped on, forgot to sort out my sound because I was playing a lot last night, the D5 Stuka, and I had a team killer, I had a very funny event in the D5, then obviously I got sent a cheater replay, which you will see before this. It's just been one thing after another for this patch, like, it's not been a good start, and obviously, I hope you guys appreciated the ME264 borderline ASMR thing I did. I just literally sat in silence and just let the plane do the work. If you managed to fall asleep to that, good on you. Well, after nearly 5 minutes of waiting, I think we have a down tier, which is bloody rare for me. Don't want to jinx myself, but we shall see. 600 meters gun convergence, I normally run this. We will be relying on the braiders, the 12.7 braiders to be precise, to do the punching power. We can fire them separately, and I do have keyboard binds for that, but I don't think we'll need to. And it is a 2.7 game. Not a bad start. I mean, it could be better, but 2.7 I will take. We will have to fight Spitfires, which I'm a bit concerned about. Because the RE2001s could take them on, but I didn't really test this thing all that much. I did a brief bit of testing for about half an hour before. What are you doing? I did a brief bit of testing before I did these flights. Obviously, this is the first flight. I don't like your approach at all, pal. I hate it when people drop in on my tail like that. Because I get the feeling they're going to shoot me down. Anyway, did some testing in this thing. It handled reasonably well. I mean, it could have been better, but it did alright. But obviously it is stock, so it will not be as good as a spaded aircraft. You will obviously get a spaded impressions on the plane. That's a Yak 2, that's bloody dangerous. Yeah, it's confirmed 2.7 because of that B-34. Yeah, this thing climbs okay. The thermodynamics seem to be pretty alright, so... But either way, I'm going for the radiator regardless. I tend to have a lot of overheating problems with Italian aircraft. Radial engine or not. What are you doing in that hike of 100? Climb rate is subpar for being stock. That's a bloody Corsair, oh boy. Like I really want to do a Corsair. Yeah, I was waiting nearly 5 minutes for this bloody battle. Of course, I just have to fight a freaking Corsair because... And there's a P400 as well. We've got... Well, we did have 4 bombers. We're now reduced to 3. That is something up there, because I can see the contrail. Don't know what it is, but... Not all that bothered. It's a Potez. The 633. Very good aircraft. Another thing to note is that the enemies actually have quite a few 2.7 planes, from 2.3 to 2.7. We do have a couple, obviously I am one of them, but I'm completely stock. I might as well be a 1.7 aircraft. 109, do not dive for that B-34. Please don't. I'll ignore the Potez because the Potez can outturn us pretty much. Like I say, climb rate's pretty subpar at the moment. I mean, we could go for that Potez. We can easily climb up to him using this radial engine. I mean, he's not far away. I mean, he's just dropped his payload, so... And half of our team, 3 Ki-45s went for that single PBY. Why didn't you go for the Corsair like normal people? Target the Corsair. Yes, you shot down a PBY Catalina, which actually got nerfed this patch, people. The lower gun, which used to be a 50 cal, where the gunner could shoot downwards into the air, well, down the ventral position, I think it's called. That got changed from a 50 cal to a 30 cal. So if you're a big fan of your PBY Catalinas, I'm sorry to say, but it has been nerfed in that regard. On the plus side, your side ballisted 50 cals did get an extra 48 rounds, so that's something. Yes, I'm going for this guy. We are not catching him, but there's another P400 there. Okay, elevator lockup does seem to be present, but not as severe as I might think. Let's go for this P400 right here. He is coming vertical like the retard he is. Because of course, they always have to go for a vertical pass, don't they? Let's see if we can get him with the guns. ran out of machine guns. Got some good hits. And there's someone accusing someone of hacking. Because of course there is. Clearly he hasn't heard of climbing, and he's just gone down. First air kill. There's a lag 3 there. We can outturn a lag 3. The servers are dying. No, they're not. You're just a retard. If you really think someone's teleporting, then you've got problems. Right, let's see if we can keep this guy on the roads, because a lag 3 is a good fighter. Don't get me wrong, I do like the lag 3. Right, he's going to have the power on us here because, well, we're stock. He isn't. That's a premium lag. The 37mm. Good hits into the airframe. We appear to handle at low speeds really well. Check around for any cronies that might be coming in. If you don't know what a crony is, I'll explain after this dogfight. Crit. And he's just hit a tree. Lovely jubbly. Crony is my dad's slang term for a mate. If you don't know what a mate is, it's basically a friend. I've just been noticing I've been using a lot of British slang. I can smell Dark Angel over this video right now. So, why did he accuse him of hacking then? Who shot him down? Lag 3. That was the guy I shot down. Clearly he wasn't teleporting, so you're full of shit. Either way, KK Muv, nice fight mate, you put up a good fight, but as I always say, good fight, but not good enough. We might as well have a crack at the Potez. I mean, he's going heavy fighter mode. To be fair though, I do love using that Potez in that role. It does really well. Fire burst, let's get out of the way. We might be able to get a kill on him because of the AAA. The AAA might kill him, but good hits on the airframe. He will have the vertical advantage over us for now. Once we get upgraded though, I can assure you, that shall change. He's now attempted to outdive us, which, to be fair, that plane can do reasonably well. Just caught my mouse on my custard creams. I'm an idiot. Never had a custard cream in your life, people. It is a great biscuit. If you don't know what a biscuit is, I need to train you in British. And there we go, 3rd kill. Bloody hell. Never judge a book by its cover. Clearly, it's this plane's slogan. Like, bloody hell. It's doing really well. Okay, we've got a H75 and a P400. Literally bum rushing this poor sod all the way back to the airfield. Level 11 in the P400. What about in the H75? Level 3. So we're going to go for him because obviously we can. Then we're going to stop off at the airfield, get a re-up. Well, then again, the ammo load's actually... Yeah, we've got plenty of ammo, so... The top ammo count is for the 7.7s, and the lower count is for the 50 cal, in case you guys weren't aware. I've just worked that out now. Okay, full power. Let's see if we can catch up to this P400. It's unlikely, but we could. I see another dot heading this way, so we have to be careful of that. We are keeping up, but obviously he is in a slight climb, so that may change. He might turn to fight, or he might wait for his crony that's coming in. If he's waiting for his crony, we will turn back towards the airfield for a rearm. Yeah, his crony's coming in, let's break off. But overall, I'm really liking this thing, I have to say. It's doing really well for itself. The oil system is doing okay. Obviously, we're not overheating, but we are in the orange, so we've got to take that into account. So what could that plane be? Well, it could be a bomber, but why would a bomber come all this way? Because there's no base out here. I don't know, but we'll let him go. And maybe we can derp up a couple of ground targets. But overall, this thing's getting my seal of approval. It's doing really well. I mean, I'm a lot more experienced than some other players who may unlock this aircraft. I'm not dissing anyone, I'm just saying. And obviously my opinion may be different to yours, which is perfectly acceptable. But overall, I'm suggesting you get this plane. And this is the first bloody flight, but I'm having a lot of fun. And this thing will definitely get a high spading impressions off me. If we're lucky, and we have a monster of a game, we may even spade it in one flight. Which could be a possibility at this rate. Yeah, we've definitely got a bomber problem. Chew, that was the Hawk, wasn't it? And that was a Spitfire. He might have repaired though. Okay, let's get into the skies again. That Kai 45 over there's got 3 kills of his own. There is a bomber over there. I don't know what it is, but I don't care. It looks to me like the P400, or that might be the Spitfire, is coming back for another playtime, let's just say. It's a Hampton. Bloody hell, I haven't seen one of those in a while. We've never flown a Hampton, people. It's actually quite nice. It's not the best British bomber, but it's got 4,000 pounds of bombs on it, so it's actually pretty impressive. So once again, we're off to climbing and gaining altitude. Obviously, that's just standard procedure for me, really. I always climb at the start of a game. I'll always climb towards the end of a game. Okay, don't know why I called the Z key there, because that's my zoom key. That might be the Spitfire. And if it is, we're going to have a problem, because he's a level 53 and he won't be. Well, he will be spaded. He'll have a significant power advantage over us. When with P400, I'm pretty sure. And even at the P400 we can outturn. As for a Spitfire, I'm not sure. If you're a true OG to my channel, you'll remember the RE2001 CB dogfight with a Spitfire, and even then I only just won it. I did have to use all my skill. I had to throttle back, I had to use flaps, I had to use everything I could to get the bastard to be shaken off, but I managed it. I was 3/4 spaded in that battle. He's still coming, so it must be the Spitfire, surely. Well, there's the P400, he's returning to base. So it was the P400. Right, well, at least now we know where he is. I think that dot that I saw was, well, not the P400, the one next to it, which you might not be able to point out. That might have been the Spitfire. So, since I know exactly what these AAA guns around here are capable of, yeah, it was the Spitfire, I'm going to go for the vehicles at the back. I know exactly how these AAA guns play around here. I've been shot down many a times by them. And they got the P400, so it looks like we will have to go for these guys to get some extra points towards the spade. And already this thing's locking up a bit. Oh, there, that was close. 2 ground targets. Can we get one more before the game ends? Flaps down. Let's come on, swing it round, swing it round, swing it round. Don't you fucking dare shoot me down on my first flight. There we go. 3 air, 4 ground. I'm well happy with that. The AA was about to shoot us down, and I'm pretty certain of that. So, 747 RP towards the G91 pre-series, and 2632 RP towards the plane itself for mods. Okay, so We got the radiator, we got the 7.7 mods, we got the 12.7 mods, we got the compressor mods, we've got the engine mod. We will get the first bomb rack, and now we're going to go for wings repair. So overall, that was a bloody good flight. I have to admit, I was not expecting as much as I would thought out of this plane. But in my first flight, that is bloody impressive performance. I mean, yeah, it was up against some good, some bad players, but even then, that was amazing. So, I hope you enjoyed today's first flight in the RE2002 Early. Obviously, spade impressions will be coming soon on this, because I will be getting it spaded. It won't be till I've done a couple of more recordings, so it will be going in the hangar for a brief moment. Well, a couple of moments, I should say, because I've got the cheater replay to record. Obviously, you'll see that before this. And well, let's be real, the cheater replay takes priority. So, but I hope you enjoyed this first flight in the RE2002. I really enjoyed the plane. I highly recommend getting it, judging by that stock performance. It's not the greatest. Obviously, I'm just gonna load it up to my preference. I'll put traces in, and I'll put stealth in. But obviously the centerline bomb rack. Another thing that bugged me about the CB variant in the RE2001 is you couldn't take these bloody bomb racks off. They don't look very nice, in my opinion. They don't make the plane look as clean, but whatever. So I'm going to let you guys off. I hope you enjoyed today's first flight, and I will get back to you all on the spade impressions of this thing as soon as I can, and I will catch you all on the next one.